What's going on, guys and girls? I am out this evening to run a few errands. It's almost Christmas time, as you can tell by the big inflatable Santa. Isn't that not a giveaway? Good for the trooper, huh? But anyway, I got some disturbing news at work. You know, we've been getting emails about employees coming up positive, and recently somebody came up positive pretty close to home. What happened was their roommate works for a county government where they live, and they caught it from their workplace, brought it home, and then gave it to the state employee. State employee's been on treatment. They're beyond the new shortened quarantine recommended by the Centers of Disease Control, but they're still having significant effects from the virus, from the COVID virus. Let's see, what started off with the roommate and the state employee basically vomiting their guts out. They never lost their sense of smell or taste, but they couldn't keep any food in. Went to upper respiratory. Now the state employees suffering from significant fatigue, from the trouble breathing throughout the day, racked with coughs all morning, and just now getting to the point where they can tolerate eating just a little bit of food. Terrible. Terrible. So they're going to be laid out for a while if it doesn't get worse. I mean, even with the drugs and everything, the damage that it does or can do to the body is pretty significant. Then you got all the craziness in the politics going on. My goodness. Man, I wish when I was a kid I could stomp my feet and cry as much as some of these people are now. Get what I want. Try to get what I want. There was this one toy I wanted so bad. I should have just raised 9 kinds of hell and destroyed everything just to get it. So they only had 2 boxes of 40 caliber hardball ammunition, 27 something a pop. I said go for it. No 9mm. No 9mm in stock. But a gentleman who was in there to sight his rifle at the gun range told me of someplace that early Monday, Wednesday, and Friday gets shipments of ammo, and you're allowed 3 boxes. Now I'm going someplace else. I need to get some 12 gauge slug for Christmas. Man, I love that. That looks so cool. It reminds me of my trip on Route 66, riding down through, is it Illinois? Yeah, Illinois. And the sun was starting to set, and trying to find a hotel room for the night, and it just kept setting lower and lower. going through these small towns along Route 66, and or the path it took, and towns were either closing, or full. I was up for just riding all night at that point. Once it gets dark and your eyes get used to it, you might as well just keep going, you know? It's part of the adventure. So I supported the small business, and now I'm going to the big box store. So they had no 12 gauge slugs, plenty of buckshot. Don't need buckshot. Not what I need for my Christmas list. Oh, the bike needs a bath. Just back right on out. They can't see. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, whatever. Nice of them. Stay back 200 feet. Now, how can I do that? Thing's heavy. Ah, seen that Cooper with those taillights? Watch. Union Jack looking taillight. Ah, oh, dang it. Didn't stop. I like that. So since the big box didn't have the ammunition I needed, I wasn't going to spend any more money there than I needed to. I do need some groceries, so I'm going to go to an actual grocery store. Don't think that trailer's meant for this road. Well, that was an adventure in that grocery store. Nah, just kidding. It's pretty uneventful. Let's get out of here. Head to the house. So the news said that the Tennessee Attorney General has filed a brief with the U.S. Supreme Court in support of Texas lawsuit against Georgia and other swing states that allowed mail-in ballots or absentee ballots because the premise is the decision to expand the absentee ballots requirements in those swing states was made by non-elected officials. Now, there are several states that'll change their ballot process because of the pandemic. But the reason why they're suing those swing states is because the election didn't go the Republicans' way. So do you just throw out just the one election, or all votes in those areas for all positions? Disenfranchise millions and millions of people that followed the rules that were given to them by their state authorities under their state constitutions, because another state has an objection well after the fact. That's ridiculous.